Hey everybody. Alex, Wee Willie, how are you? Welcome back. Creative Dragons, how are you? Thanks for coming back to the stream. Good to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. Starting a little bit earlier than my usual schedule today. That's good. Yeah, had a little bit extra time tonight. The wife had a business event to go to this evening, so thought I'd start early, get a little bit of extra work done. Hey Lunier, how are you? Doing great, thank you. So it's snowing in December. Go figure. I'm over here by the cow barn. And I was just thinking, this looks like this could be our next big field, huh? Oh yeah, look at all this space. Oh, that's where our grass is. But yeah, we could put another grass field someplace that is not quite as open, and we can turn this whole area into a big field and do some good stuff there. I may do that. Lots of new mods today, and some really good ones too from the looks of it. $44 and $45. Oh, down here? Yeah. Yeah, I think you guys had, or at least last time I was on the community server, I saw, I think it was 45 was filled in, and you have a, yeah, that's where you had your sugar refinery, right? Yeah. Yeah, so speaking of grass, it looks like my grass is ready to cut, but I don't think I really need it right now. We can take a look here. Yeah, I've got 57,000 grass, and I'm pretty sure my hay loft, or the grass dryer. Yeah, that one's pretty full. So I don't think I'm going to need any grass for a while. So I'm not going to bother with it at the moment. But yeah, speaking of the mods, there was an update to the map, for one thing. The most notable change, I mean, first of all, they redid the building here so that it has a lower polygon count and should help the map perform better. At least that's my understanding of what was changed. It does look a bit different, although I can't really pinpoint what it is. But the biggest difference is there's only one sell point now, instead of one here and one over here, which I think is a good thing, because the one over here was kind of a pain in where it was positioned, especially when you're trying to use auto drive and stuff. So this is the only sell point now. This trigger over here is to sell wood, right? So if you want to sell wood here, you click that trigger and that'll pull it off your trailer. I don't know why you have to do that with wood and not with anything else. I was never really understanding that very well. But the other cool thing is there is now an industrial bakery, which would have been nice to have. Let's see if I can find it. Well, I guess it'll be down here in the mods, right? Somewhere. Yeah, so if you have that, then you don't have to use the... Then I wouldn't have to use the no handcuffs bakery. And we'll get to that other stuff in a second. Yeah, here it is. Here's the industrial bakery. Which is a really cool building. So it's essentially the regular bakery times 5, which is what the no handcuffs bakery is. So yeah, so pretty cool. Maybe we'll replace this bakery with this one at some point. Although, you know, here at this part of the map, we kind of simulated this being an area where we have shops and things where people coming into town would go. So I think this bakery building fits that purpose better. So the other big change is now we have all these buildings from Lizard Energy. So there's a modular BGA. So rather than buying one of these BGA setups that has all the different bits and pieces put together, you can roll your own. So they got different input points that accept various materials. This one with the bio grinder will take sugar beets and turn them into chopped beets. And those come in various sizes. You have a fermenter, which is the part that, you know, converts the biomass into energy. Now, I'm not sure what the ECK stands for. And it doesn't tell you the difference in the output of any of these things. So, you know, in typical Giant style, people are going to have to experiment with it for hours to figure out what all this stuff does, because they don't want to just tell us. Not that I'm complaining, but I am sort of. And then they have these post fermenters, which will take the digestate from the fermenters and convert those into more energy and methane, which I think is pretty cool. So you don't have to deal with the digestate if you don't want to. Hey, Undar. And then you have the liquid fermenter, which converts slurry. Well, the other fermenters do as well, but I think the liquid fermenter does it with greater efficiency. At least that's my understanding. And then you have various input and output buildings. So, and then you have the generators. And there's a methane tank which will sell your methane. Okay. So yeah, so there's a lot of stuff there. I haven't spent much time with it, but I will be experimenting with that stuff. And I'd like to set up a BGA on the map at some point once I figure out how all that stuff works. But I'll need some time with it. Other notable mods, there was like a field calculator, which I was really excited about, but the field calculator doesn't recognize homemade fields like we have on No Man's Land, so we won't be able to use it on this map, unfortunately. I was kind of disappointed about that. But anyway, those are the major changes. And there's a lot more mods that came out as well, you know, different tools, and if you're looking for like another option of a slurry spreader and all that stuff. Sometimes I feel a little underwhelmed by the mods because there are many of them that are occupying a space that's already occupied, you know. But I know a lot of folks like to have the variety, and they like to use, you know, equipment combinations that not everybody else is using. So I definitely see the value in it. Geez, that little spot I missed is kind of ugly. Whoopsie. Let's pay attention. Alright. So I may have to adjust my auto drive course a little bit to account for the differences in the sell points, but it won't have a big impact on us, I don't think. Okay, so what do we need to work on today? Well, we have some money, and I did want to get the Tailor Shop set up. So I think we'll do that here in the month of December. I'm just going to check on all my production, make sure everything has material, and so far it looks like it does. Okay, plenty of sugar. Okay, yeah, so that looks good, and we'll check the animals as well. One thing I've read about with the cows is I think once the cow gets older than 24 months, I can't remember the details now. I don't remember if they start to consume more food or something like that, but anyway, what I read as a tip for cows is once they get older than 24 months, you can sell them and then replace them with 12-month-old cows. You'll get the same amount of milk, but you can make a little bit of money off of the sale of the cows. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'll just keep my cows, but that's always an option if we want a few extra bucks. Okay, yeah, so all the animals have food. They're doing fine. And looks like we already delivered whatever milk we had available. So, Yeah, so let's do the Tailor Shop and get that set up so that we can start using some of the cloth that we're producing. So the Tailor Shop, I think we would want to put over... Why can't I see any of my production buildings? Is that normal? Oh, there we go. Ah, I have them turned off. That's why. So no, it wasn't normal. Yeah, so I think we'll put it over here in... Oh, no. Actually, I wanted to put the Tailor Shop over next to the bakery, because that's going to be a place that the out-of-towners come to visit. All right, so we'll put it here next to the bakery. So let me back up so I'm not standing in my own way. And we will find the no handcuffs Tailor Shop. All right, and there's only one, and it costs $100,000. Save room for the industrial bakery. Yeah. Well, yes. I'll reserve room on this side for the industrial bakery. Very good point. And I'm pretty sure we checked used equipment, but I will check it anyway. I'm sure one of you guys will mention it if you haven't already. Which I appreciate, by the way. Let's see. That looks to be as parallel as I can make it. Now let's swing around to the front. So I want to try to line up the fronts of these buildings. And we'll leave a little bit of space in between. Yeah, something like this. All right. And then we'll put in some road. Now here I will use asphalt. Because this being the commercial district of no man's land, we're going to need to have room for cars to come and go. Speaking of which, I do need a bit more of room coming in, and we'll pave some of this area so that people have a place to park. And actually, we are going to pave the road here all the way back to the shop. If I can. I don't know how close to the shop I'm going to be able to get with this, but we'll see. Oh, how lucky is that? Okay, nice. Okay. Let's take a look. That's a nice looking building, and I think it goes well with the bakery, don't you? And how well did I get them lined up? Alright, this one's set back a little bit further, but that's okay. Alright, so let's get this guy set up. What? Okay. I guess that's not where you turn on the tailor shop, so you can change your clothes there. Ah, here we go. You gotta go in the back. Alright, so 2 fabric into 1 clothes. And it'll do 1,080 cycles per month. Okay, so we'll need to run it for about 5 minutes per month to take care of the cloth that I have available. Hey Jim, how are you? right, so let's go to the fabric place, and we're going to set this now to distributing. And I think we have some fabric at the shop that we can pick up and bring here. But yeah, that's a really nice building, actually. I quite like it. Looks nice. So you can imagine like the tailor living in this part of the building and then working out of that part of it. Mom and Dem's doing good. Alright, so let's head over to the spinnery and see if we've got any cloth that we can take over there. And since we're heading over that way anyway, we might as well take the wool. Yeah, I do too, Marty. If they had auto-load trailers for console, I would seriously consider switching over to a console, to be honest. But that's one of the main things that keeps me from playing it. I really just find them to be a convenience that's hard to ignore. I think Giants is just going to have to build that into the game somehow. Since they won't let, since they won't let you do it with mods. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I would lose my truck. All right. Let's back this in here. Careful. Okay, well, I didn't do that great. Come on. There we go. And I think that's all that there was. So, I think if you really want to do... If you really want to scale up your tailoring operation, seems like you're going to need a heck of a lot more sheep than what we have. Oh, is that right, Alex? That's awesome. Hey, Osiris, how you doing? Okay, so we'll drop off the cloth. And now they can get to work. Yeah, I can hear some working noises in there. Sounds like sewing machines. Alright, awesome. What do we sell in December? Canola and canola oil. And we don't have any of those things, so... Alright, so we'll send you back to the farm. Okay, let's try that again. Closer to the road this time. There we go. Oh, and one thing I've been meaning to do is show next path. I'm going to turn that off. That way I don't see that little white arrow in front of it all the time. Okay. Now, the other thing that we were going to do is set up the warehouse, the distribution warehouse. But I'm going to wait until January to do that when we have more money. Because the price that we agreed upon for that was $150K. And I don't have $150K. What did that sheep building cost us? Maybe we do another sheep thingamajig. 97,000. I think we pretty much have room there too. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not quite enough room there. What if we did this? Yeah, that wouldn't work either. Yeah, second sheep barn would have to go someplace else. Well, we'll think about it. We'll see how much we like the money that we get from tailoring. Yeah, I know the bank. The bank's got plenty of money. Hey, Lanesta. Look at prices for clothes. Gosh, I got way behind in the chat here. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's check the prices. Holy moly. 23 grand, and it's not even a good month for it. Holy cow. All right. Yeah, I think we're definitely getting more sheep then. In fact, maybe what I could do is maybe I could just put in a couple, 2 or 3 more sheep buildings somewhere else and then just delete this one. And then we'll split up the sheep between those buildings and we can just wait for them to reproduce. Because I suspect that a lot of these are... Yeah, a lot of these are already into their reproduction cycle, but they're not reproducing because it's full. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could do more cloth as well. Or cotton. That's a good point. Hey. Thanks, Osiris. Turbo says thank you. Carpentry settings. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, so the sawmill I have set to planks on distributing and wood chips on selling. You could collect the wood chips and sell them yourself, but I don't think it's worth the effort because the prices are very low on wood chips. And then in the carpentry shop, I'm using the recipe that uses planks because it's more efficient. And on that one, I have furniture set on storing and wood chips set on selling. But as soon as I get my distribution warehouse, a lot of this is going to change. Then I'm going to set everything on distributing pretty much. But we'll get to that later. Yeah, let's take a look at that John Deere cotton harvester that I keep hearing about. Oh, God. Good God. You gotta be kidding me. And this one, and it does the same thing that this one does, right? Ridiculous, man. Same speed, same width. You get round bales instead of square bales. And the round bales are 10,000 liters instead of 20,000 liters. So that's worth $400,000 apparently. Jiminy Christmas. My gosh. Well, tell you what, if it comes up for sale, then I'll buy it. Otherwise, we'll just get more sheep. But yeah, I think you would probably need a ton of sheep to match the output of a field full of cotton. I'm not sure what the conversion ratio is, but yeah. All right, so I think there's not much more to do in December here, so I'm going to park this guy. And we'll fast forward. Oh, I see how it is, Alex. You're in business with Doris. Let's feed Turbo. All right. Yep. All right. Let's fast forward to January. January is a good time to sell bread and all of your crops. And it's the second best time to sell cake. And right now, I don't have the ability to separate cakes from bread, so I'm just going to sell both. And hopefully that'll give us the 150 that we need for the warehouse. And then we'll get that set up. So, all right, I'll check used machinery. And I hope that John Deere is not sitting in there. Oh! Oh, son of a gun. Look what's there. It's not a John Deere. But... maybe we should buy this one. No. Good gosh. Think of how much money we can make on clothes if we had this thing. Would be pretty nice. Yeah, we could always lease it. That's probably the smarter play. Yeah, no, we're not going to buy it. I really don't want to borrow any more money. Did you guys see my interest payment? It was like 17 grand. Let's take a look. What is our loan right now? Yeah, loan right now is $5.25 million. It's garbage. Yeah. Man. Well, I'll think about it. But there's no way I'm buying that John Deere as a new piece of equipment. I mean, I'm not spending that much money for that. But we could consider buying that case. Boy, they're unloading kind of slow today. Let's go. Hey, look, there's, looks like we got our first box of clothes over there. What's a good month to sell clothes? May, I think it said, right? No, September's the best month. Is that right? Let me check it. No, it is May. My spreadsheet is wrong. I wonder if any other parts of it are wrong. I'm probably going to have to review that thing. It changed today? Did it really? Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, then we're going to have to check all this stuff individually again, which means I'm going to have to redo my... Well, looks like a lot of it is the same. January for cake. Is that what I had? No, I don't have January for cake. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to revise my spreadsheet. All right, guys, we're taking a quick poll. Do we buy the Case cotton harvester or no? You decide. No, Marty, it doesn't have to be in green. I think the green just means that it'll trend up during the month. So like maybe in the morning it'll be down here, and by the end of the day it'll be up there. At least that's what I assume that it means. So it just shows the direction, you know. So in April it went down, in May it went down, in June it went up, July it goes down, August it goes up. That's all that means. See, guys, I'm kind of torn because it's a good deal, but at the same time I don't want to make Alex mad because he's always feeding me really useful information. I kind of want to keep him at least a little bit happy. Yeah, no problem, Marty. I mean, ask any questions you have. Feel free to ask me or anybody in chat. Stop by the Discord. Happy to help. Well, I've got an awful lot of bread and not a whole lot of cake. Don't I have any more cake in there? Come on, give me the dang cake. I got like 9 pallets of cake in there and they're just feeding me bread. Okay, see, now I'm full. See what you've done? Alright, let's go sell this and then we'll have to come back. Yeah, well, it does make bread a lot faster than it makes cake, so that's to be expected. Oh, is it over? Ooh, so close. No, it's not even really close. Alright, so for those of you who voted yes, how many of you really want the case just to have it and not only to piss off Alex? Okay, we got enough for a warehouse. Yeah, maybe it's both. Uh-oh. Whoa. Excuse me, dears. It went up to 5. Well, it seems pretty clear cut. Alright. How much more do I have in here? Cake. Here comes the cake. Alright. Now we're going to make some money. I might even be able to buy that thing cash. Cash money. It is a good deal, Lanesta. Now I just have to plant some cotton somewhere. What's a good month to plant cotton? March. Oh, February. We could even get started next month. Harvested in October. That's awesome. Vanessa, you're pretty quick on the banhammer. I think I might get the industrial bakery just so that we don't have to wait so bloody long for the cake to come out. This is crazy. Come on. Well, I guess Mrs. Morgan she's getting a little old and she can't toss those pallets around like she used to. Yeah, I think it's a lot bigger. Here, let's take a look. If I can find it again. Yeah, the unloading zone is quite large. But then again, guys, if I use the warehouse, it's going to be kind of a moot point because everything is going to distribute from these buildings to the warehouse. And the warehouse has a really big loading zone. Actually, it has 2 loading zones. Do you guys still want me to do the warehouse? Or just play it like this? Yeah. Okay. All right. It's pretty cool. Unfortunately, it's a mod that is not on console, and I don't know if it ever will be, but it's pretty cool. And it's definitely a time saver. Okay, I think we got all the cakes. What was the month for clothing? May. Okay. So we'll leave the clothing where it is for now. I think that's a good consolation, Lanesta. Alex, you still want me to do the warehouse? He's like, do whatever you want. I think he left. Oh, man. He's not a happy camper. Okay. All right, so I will have to borrow some money after all. Yeah, that's a good point, Osiris. Well, I'll tell you what, let's do another poll. What else can I sell? Sell? We don't sell anything. Well, I could sell the telehandler. I haven't used that in probably about a year in game, and don't expect that I will. In fact, I think I will. I'm going to sell the telehandler. Although it is nice to be able to just teleport to the shop once in a while, I don't see myself using this. If we need one later, we'll just buy another one. Okay. And then we can sell our little charging station as well. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I really have anything else to sell. Cultivator. Why do I have a cultivator? No, I think we're good on equipment. Oh, if I get the 7R, then you'll be okay with the case? Okay. How does the 7R stack up to my T7? Pretty good, I imagine. Maybe even better. Okay. Ugh. You know what? I kind of want the US version of the tractor, but I really dislike these things sticking out the side like that. I wish you could remove those. Or fold them in or something. I can see that getting in the way. Well, I'll keep it. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, maybe you can. I'll check. Okay, yeah. Let's get this, and we'll sell the T7. That seems like a good compromise. I think I'll keep the weight. And we'll throw the weight on the Deere. That does sound nice. It didn't seem super happy about starting up, but let's see. Yeah, I don't see anything about folding those things in unless you can do it from outside the tractor. Doesn't look like it. Looks like they're on a pivot. Oh, I didn't see the pull either. Shoot. I missed it, and I don't know how to go back. Oh, okay. Oh, it was a tie between yes and case. All right. Thanks. Nope. Doesn't look like you can do it. In cab, maybe? No? Okay. Well, that's alright. No biggie. Alright, let's repair. Good. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll try with the trailer. Yeah, let's see if it clips or not. Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't clip, so that's good. Don't have to worry about it. Yeah, because I could see myself getting that thing stuck on everything. Nope. Okay. Well, that's all right. All right, we'll consider that an upgrade. So let's go back to, yeah, the shed, I guess. Or we'll go back to the workshop. And then we'll have to ask Doris if she wants to lend us some more money. Hey, Doris. Well, she didn't leave. I guess she's all right with it. Okay, 5.3 million. All right. Do we want GPS? No, I don't think so. Are there any wheel options besides just the brand? Doesn't look like it. Let's go with BKTs. I haven't tried those before. Oh, on the case, you mean, Alex? Or on the John Deere? Yeah, she's privately disappointed about that, I'm sure. Yeah, we'll need a trailer for the bales. Of course, we won't need that till October. Okay. Well, even though it's not green, I think it's a pretty sharp looking machine. Although I have to say the interior looks a little bit outdated. Let's turn on the lights. Well, see you later, Osiris. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. Oh, the John Deere. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't have any place to park this stuff. Alright, yeah, let's check out the lights, first of all. That's pretty nice. And then in cab. Oh, check out the mirror. That's awesome. I don't think I have any other vehicles that have an active mirror on the inside. And there's a little spout there. I guess that's for DEF or something. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay. So we got some good stuff on sale today. Oh, and I still have to borrow money for the darn warehouse. Okay, well, first of all, let's figure out where we're going to put the warehouse. I was thinking maybe over here, next to the lake. I don't know. Yeah. We could put it right here between the sawmill and the road. That might be a good spot for it. Or maybe next, I don't know if there's enough room right here. Or we could put it, yeah, that could be good farmland. Yeah, let's see if we can squeeze it in either here or over there. I think one of those places would be good. We need money for that too. 150,000 is what we said. All right, so we'll get the loan up to 5.5 million. That's not the lime grinder anymore. Now that's the sugar beet chopper. Oh, okay. Let me take a look at the spot that Willie was talking about. Okay, yeah, you're talking about over here, right? All right. Yeah, let's see if we can put it here. Before we do that, though, how much is that bale trailer going to cost? Oh, that's not much. That holds 1 bale, and this holds 2 bales. And that's for the round ones. Look, even the trailer for the John Deere is super expensive. Cotton wheelie grab, that sounds fun. Oh, you know what I had to do? Because the cost of the building is actually $350,000. But we said that was too much. We were going to make it 150 instead. So I have now the 150 that I need, but I'm going to give myself 200,000 to pay the difference. Okay. I think it's in silos, actually. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so as you can see, this building actually has two unloading zones and 1 loading zone. A bit of a tight fit over here. Let's try this side. Okay, yeah, it could fit over here quite easily. And we wouldn't even have to cut down any trees. So hey, you know what, Jim? If the John Deere comes up for sale at any point, then I will sell the case and get the John Deere. But that thing is just stupid expensive. I'm trying to get this. There we go. Oh, great. Now I don't have enough money. Okay. Did it maintain my parallelism? Yes. All right. Not enough money. What are you talking about? It's flat. All right. Better do this quick. All right. There we go. So let's do a bit of landscaping. Oh, wrong way. There we go. All right, so yeah, I'll take out all this grass there. I'll leave the back. I'll leave the rest of it the way that it is, I think. Although I'll do a little bit of dry grass texture around the edges here to make it sort of blend into the grass a little bit better. There we go. Okay. Okay, and now that we have a warehouse, I'm also going to need a bigger truck, but we don't need it right away. We'll do that in the coming months. Okay, so here's how I set up the warehouse. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come here. Okay, and now you can see that for all these different items, we have a recipe in the warehouse that is basically just a one-to-one with zero production cost. I don't think you have to do anything with those. I don't even think that you have to turn them on. What we do need to do, though, is decide what to do with the outgoing product. So I'm going to change all these to distributing. The reason I do that is because if you leave it on storing, then it'll automatically start putting pallets out into the loading zone. And you're just going to end up with a mixture of items in your loading zone and a bunch of stuff stuck inside the warehouse. Right, so I put all this stuff on distributing. That way anything that comes in here, if it has another destination, then it'll get distributed to the production building. If it doesn't, then it'll just stay inside the warehouse. And then when I want to sell something that I have in the warehouse, I just go over to there, I change it to storing, I finish all my unloading, and then I just change it back to distributing. And that's how that works. And then what I do is for every other production building, I change everything else to distributing so that it goes to the warehouse. Okay, that's already on distributing. Right, so we're going to put bread on distributing, cake on distributing. The wool is already on distributing. Planks are already on distributing. All right, so furniture we put on distributing. Sugar is already there. Turn that off. Right, the stuff from the dairy. The clothes. Right. Okay, so now everything from these production buildings are going to go to the warehouse instead of being stored outside. Now anything that we want to put in the warehouse that hasn't been, that's already outside, for example, we drop off here. And we'll also have to come here with eggs and wool, because that stuff you can't distribute. And the milk will have to take directly to the dairy still. So all of your animal products you still need to move by yourself, because you don't even have a distributing option for those. All right, and then eventually, rather than using this small mini load trailer, since now we're going to hold on to everything for a year before we sell it, eventually I'm going to want to get, well, sorry about that. Where is it? Maybe it's in miscellaneous. Okay, yeah, eventually I'm going to want to get this. In fact, I'll just buy it now. It's only $29,000. Ooh, neat. All right, I think we'll do the Giants design on that. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to mod it and get my logo on it. I agree. Yeah, this is a really cool trailer though, and it can hold a lot of pallets. Okay, so this is a warehouse. So what I'll need to do now is collect all the pallets that we have laying around at our other production points and take those over to the warehouse just to get all that stuff stored. Oh yeah, like these strawberries, for example. Not too far away. Oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah, I'll fix that in a sec. Yeah, there it is. And it's charging me money, too. Maybe these gates weren't such a great idea. Because that's not the only piece of equipment that I have trouble with. So I think I will eliminate the gate, even though it does look nice. And we'll get rid of those two bits of the fence. There we go. Yeah, it's also the anti-crone gate. I couldn't get my forage harvester in because of that thing. But yeah, we'll get the John Deere weight for the tractor. I need more sheds. There's that cultivator that I don't know if I'm ever going to use. Okay, back to moving pallets. Let's do that, and then maybe we can start to actually do some farming. Alright, so we'll pick up the wool while we're here. Right, so like this wool, for example, I don't even have to take it to the spinnery anymore. I can just take it to the warehouse. Yeah, that case interior it does look like it's like a 1993 model or something. Oh, yeah, let me speed time back up. I had it on 0.5 because I didn't want to miss that case. That sweet, sweet case when it was on sale. I was afraid somebody else might buy that baby. Let's see. All right. How much did I pay for the case? The cotton harvester? Yeah, I saw the radio. It was pretty sweet. Yeah, it was 40% off, so it was 200 and something. Hopefully at some point somebody will make a mod of this one and with English version of the signs. They're all in German right now, but yeah, so look at this already. You can see, look at all the stuff we have in storage already. Crazy, am I right? It looks like it shows everything twice, though. One on the input side and one on the output side. But that's how you can tell it's working. Okay, there's nothing there. See if there's anything here at the furniture shop. Yeah, we got a few pallets here. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, well, we'll go to the bakery too. I think there's probably some bread there. Poor Alex. Everybody found this sore spot. Alright, let's check here. So it's still cake month, right? What's the month for furniture now? June. Okay, yeah, it's a bad month for furniture. Oh, shoot. Am I, like, slightly too far away? There we go. I'm going to sell these cakes. Happy birthday, dear Doris. Doris, I got you some birthday cake. I just left it outside on the grate. Lanesta has a lot of good dad jokes, believe it or not. Sorry, Alex. That's a good idea. A good idea, Jim. I want to get a bumper sticker. I want to get a bumper sticker for the John Deere that says my other tractor is a case. Oh, look, more wool showed up. Oh, yeah, that's right. The wool doesn't distribute. Never mind. I forgot. Okay, let's see how the animals are doing. Cows have plenty of food. Sheep have plenty of food for now. Why did they all have to be different ages? Oh, yeah, and sheep. Yeah, sheep and chickens. Okay, yeah, animals are okay. And we'll just check on production chains one more time. Everything there is looking good. Although I think if we want to keep furniture production up, if we want to keep furniture production going, I'm going to need to cut some trees. I don't know. That's not going to be my priority though. We'll do it if we have time. Or if the mood strikes us. And I think we said we could plant cotton in February, right? Yeah, next month we can plant cotton. So let's take a look at our fields. So this is always gonna be sorghum down here. We've got barley here. So that leaves us with 2 more fields. I need barley for chickens. I need sorghum for wheat. I think we're good on sugar for a long time, probably. Yeah, I think we are, because the bakery doesn't use a lot of sugar. 8 times 240. Yeah, the bakery uses less than 2,000 sugar per month, and we have 30,000 there. So we don't really need more sugar beets. Although I'm thinking, you know, just profitability-wise, we could make extra sugar, and then if we have enough milk, we can make chocolate. What's the month for sugar beets? We have the equipment, so we might as well make more. Okay. All right, so I'm thinking let's do cotton on the big field, and we'll do sugar beets on the small field. And then we'll make, I want to start making more bigger fields. I want to buy 34 and 35 so that we can make all of this a big field. Of course, I'll have to move my grass field if we do that. We'll work on that later. Maybe that'll be next winter's project. We'll make another. All right, guys. Yeah, I definitely need another shed. But I'm not going to borrow money for a shed. Yeah, guys, get off Alex's case. We don't want to upset him too much. Okay, so let's zip to February. I think we're done today. Let's feed Turbo. There we go. Yeah, we'll get up at 9 because I don't like it when it's dark. Oh, I should be getting my merch. I think by Friday. And speaking of that, I'm gonna be out of town this weekend, so I'm not gonna stream on Sunday. But most likely I will be. Thanks, Alex. Most likely I will stream on. Hey, what do you know? A T7. Most likely I'll do another stream on Friday, since I won't be able to stream on Sunday. I wonder, this is a grass. I wonder if I should buy the grass roller. It's pretty cheap. I think I'll go ahead and buy it, guys. Oh, and you can get it with a seeder too. So you can plant, I guess, plant grass and roll it at the same time. I don't know why I'd want to do that. I really don't. Okay. I'll go ahead and buy it. Weeders do the same. Yeah, that's right. Yes, I was told that at one point, wasn't I? And we already own one of those. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, never mind. That just wasted $6,000. Okay, no biggie. All right, let's plant some cotton. I got to see what machine I need to do that with. Seeder? No, planter. Okay, so we need the planter. The planter uses 300 horsepower. Okay, so one of the big tractors. Oh, sorry to hear about that, Jim. Which one shall I use? Which one has the fewest number of hours on it? Oh, that's in here. Let's see. All right, the Fendt has 24 months. Oh, no, that's the weight. Challenger has 53. The Claas has 51. The Fendt has 76. Jeez, I have old equipment, don't I? The John Deere actually has the least amount of hours on it, but I don't know if it's got the power. 305. I guess it does. Okay. We'll use the John Deere then. If I can find it. There we go. And then we'll check what's good to sell and what's good to sell in February. If anything. Yeah, I know, it's kind of a curse, isn't it? There's my planter. Low jack. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be cool if you had like a little menu you could pop up or something. Alright, we'll have to fill this up. And we're going to want cotton. I told you guys, man, Lanesta's, she comes up with some good jokes. Oh, I need this one. Oh, did I tell you guys that I put gravel all over everything in my farm? I don't remember if I commented on it last time. Okay, how do I get the seed in here? I don't know where the seed goes. Way up here, maybe? Crap. Okay, that worked. Yeah, so I got rid of all the grass and the bushes and stuff. Just tried to clean up the yard. I like using gravel rather than asphalt. I like the sound the tires make rolling across the gravel. I don't know. Kind of weird, I guess, but that's me. Okay, yeah, this is our brand new super huge field. I imagine it's going to take quite a long time to harvest. Alright. So let's get some course play going. Alright, so field position is there. Target position is there. My understanding is that field position thing is just, you're just telling it what field to use, but I can't say that I'm positive about that. All right, let's do 2 headlands. Let's do 3 headlands. Smooth corners. Island bypass circle. And I'll give it a field margin of 0.4, minus 0.4. That means as it goes around the outside, it'll hang off the edge of the field a little bit to make sure we get all the way up to the edge. Which, you know, may or may not be important. Okay. That looks doable. Let's get her started. Let me check the vehicle settings here real quick. We want to make sure it is using fertilizer. Okay, good. And I should check the field state. I think we needed... Oh, I need lime. I need to lime that whole part of the field. I should wait. I should do that first. Okay, Challenger. Yes, we'll use you for that. And it's not needed on the whole field, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to use course play for it. Because I don't know how to tell it just to do part of the field. loaded with fertilizer. So, oh, wow. Can I overload the fertilizer? No. Is there a fertilizer storage? Okay. This can be filled with fertilizer, it says. Okay. Well, I see you can buy fertilizer and put it inside. I guess my question is, can I unload it from a spreader? Because that's a different matter altogether. How about this one? No, I mean it doesn't have a tip point, so perhaps not. This one doesn't either. It only has a fill point. Yeah, see, this one has a tip point and a fill point, so that's how you know you can put stuff in as well as take stuff out. That's really, I really want. Let's try silos. Not that far. This one has a tip point. Okay. I don't think there's really anything here that is going to do what I want. So that means I'm going to have to dump it, and I'll have to unload it manually. Whoops. Which is kind of a pain. Yeah, I know. Like we're past the point that we want to be doing anything manually on this farm. It's too big. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Like we can see the area that needs lime. So what I'll do is I'll do a pass. I'll do a manual pass down the field, and then I'll just use the hired worker to fill in the blanks for us. And it should know to go the other way. Gosh, I really can't steer this thing. I never had an 8-track. My cousin did. I went from 45 RPM Disco Frog records to cassettes. Okay. Plain vanilla hired worker. Haven't done that in a while. Okay. That should be fine. Let's go take care of this fertilizer. It would be nice if you could just drop it under the grate, but it won't empty unless you lift it off. Pardon me, unless you lift it off the ground, unfortunately. You know what I think I'll do? For solid fertilizer, I think I'll just get one of those small mounted sprayers. Yeah. Well, this is a lot fast. I mean, not realistic, but this is a lot faster than using the telehandler, believe me. I'm not very good with pallet handling. But I think for solid fertilizer, I'll just get one of those 3-point mounted spreaders that go on the back of the tractor. Those are usually, I mean, those are good to do even a pretty large field without having to refill. Yeah, I bet that's good. So guys, I have this idea for a new, maybe not even a series, but some of you probably know that I really like watching the Factorio speedruns on YouTube. You know, guys like Anti-Elites and that other guy whose name escapes me at the moment, who has all the world records. Nephrums, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I like him in particular. Anyway, I've been trying to come up with a scenario to do something like that in Farm Sim, where like you start a new farm, you know, like on one of the Giants maps, like Elm Creek or something. Default settings, no mods, and then your goal is just to make, you know, get to like X dollars in your bank account in the shortest number of in-game months. Yeah. I think you would have to not allow contracts, because it occurred to me that you might be able to just do all the contracts and yeah. So yeah, it would have to be like a certain amount of dollars with no loan, you know, would be your goal. And whoever can do it in the fewest number of months in the game, you know, holds the record or whatever. And I think the cool thing about that is like it would really kind of push people to come up with good strategies and, you know, really look for the most efficient ways to make money in the game. Like if you look at the world record times on the Factorio speedruns, like from the time version 1 came out until now, I mean, they've been doing these speedruns on the latest version for like over a year, I think. And the times are still getting better and better and better every time as they're refining their techniques and coming up with better designs and stuff. So, yeah, I think no leasing might be a good rule. And see, this is what I'm trying to think of. Like, what would be a good scenario to run in terms of game settings and so forth, and what rules should be in place. You know, such as no contracts, maybe no leasing, that sort of stuff. Yeah, Nephrem's that guy's awesome. Yeah, he's got it down to an absolute science. Everything is just timed out perfectly, and, you know, yeah, no super strength, obviously. That's why I was thinking no mods. You know, that way you just kind of have to work within the parameters of the base game, you know. Again, no contracts. Because if the fastest way to win is just to do nothing, is just to do all the contracts every month, then that's no fun, you know. Yeah, you can only use John Deere. So anyway, the thought just came to me today, so I'm trying to think of a set of conditions, and ideally it would be something that you could complete within. Well, you could really do it on any map, you know, but there would be like a competition on each map, you know. But I was thinking just, you know, to do it on Elm Creek, for example, to start with. And that way people can do it on console too. I was thinking that you would probably want to start either in easy mode or hard mode. You know, because if your goal is, say, $1 million, you can't start in farm manager mode because you start the game with $1.5 million. So, whereas in easy mode, you would have to do some work to get $1 million in the bank. Like, I don't think you could even sell all your stuff. Hard mode maybe would be a little too grindy. You know, it shouldn't be something that takes like 20 hours of gameplay. Ideally, it would be something that you can do in one stream. But yeah, and you could use any controls, because the time measurement that I would use is not the actual play time, but like the number of years and months that you play in game time. So, for example, if you know, maybe you do it, because a new game always starts in August at a certain time of day. And since the crops and everything depend on what month it is, I thought it would be a good idea to measure the elapsed game time rather than actual time. And then you can set whatever time scale you want. You know, if you want to play on a 0.5 multiplier or whatever, you could. But at some point, you're going to have to advance months in order for crops to grow and stuff like that, you know. No, you can borrow money too. You can borrow money if you want. But the thing is, you have to finish with X dollars in the bank and no loan. So for example, it might be a better strategy to borrow as much as possible so that you can expand early in the game. Or it might work out that it's better not to borrow anything. You know what I mean? So I think I would make it, you would be able to do a loan, but at the end your net cash has to be, you know, above, let's say $1 million or $3 million or $5 million or, you know, whatever makes sense. So, and then you could invite other players to try it and try to beat each other. You're at 7.4. Nice. Or it could even be a production challenge, like maybe just like the fastest one to make, you know, 1 million liters of bread. That could be a way to approach it. I don't know. There's lots of different ways it could be approached, and that's what I'm trying to think about. Maybe a production-based goal would be better than a dollar goal. Although the thing I like about a dollar goal is that then you have all the different forms of production that you could use. You know, you could grow and sell crops, you could set up production chains, you could do animals, you know, silage bales, whatever. I don't know. That's where the challenge would be, is trying to figure out what's going to make the most money the fastest. Okay. Let's see. Let's go around the circle here. I'm surprised I've gotten so much done on a single load of lime. Yeah, maybe the dollar-based challenge would be better than production, because the the farming simulator competitive league is already sort of a production-based competition. You know, where you've got to make a certain number of bales and wheat to get points. Oh yeah, I will wear the flannel shirt, Lanista. In fact, that'll probably be one of the rules. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start the planner. And we're just going to have to finish the field before he gets there. Nothing like a little bit of time pressure. Let's go do this side first. I think I'm gonna trade in the Challenger for something else. I really don't like driving this thing. It would be nice if you could adjust the steering sensitivity by vehicle or something, but all right, and to make this so I don't have to reload, let's see. Oh, of course you can't refill lime. Wonderful. Maybe another 7R? Sure. Let's see, how much horsepower do we have on the Challenger? 380. Yeah, I think anything between 300 and 400 horsepower would fill the role. What in the name of God is he doing? Do I have to cultivate this first? Why are the weeds still there? I think I have to cultivate first. Okay. I guess we're not as ready to plant as I thought we were. I'm going to have to cultivate the whole... Well, I'm going to have to cultivate that part of the field. I like that realistic dirt mod. It's all white from the lime. Okay, well, let's get some cultivation going. Oh. Could you open the door, please? Thanks. And what does the cultivator take, power-wise? 500. Okay, well, that leaves only one option. The big old Fent. And when I say old, I mean old. I'm gonna put duals on it. I better refuel too. Oh yeah, the U.S. plates I was talking about, you know, like the European plates are shaped like this, and the U.S. plates are taller and not as long. You know, before we even do that, let's just slow down here, folks. I used to work with a guy that said a good job only has one speed. And I think there's some wisdom in that. You try to rush things and you end up doing sloppy work. And if you go too slow, you don't pay enough attention and you end up doing bad work. So let's make sure we get the lime done right. And then we'll cultivate. And then we'll plant the cotton. In that order. Yeah, see, and that's the thing with the speed run as I'm thinking of it. You wouldn't necessarily have to be like, you wouldn't necessarily have to play fast. Because if you need more time in a month, you can just set the time scale to 0.5 and you can take your time, you know. Like, it's not really about how fast you can go yourself per se. It's about how good your strategy is. Yeah. I should probably just relime the whole damn field. That's what I should have done. Because now the next time... now next season, the other half of the field is going to need lime, and this one's not. And alright, so the next time this field needs lime, any part of it that needs lime, I'm just going to redo the whole thing. This is stupid. It says the cover is open, and it's not. Yeah, it would be... My idea right now, Jim, is that it's the quickest by months elapsed. Right? So, like I said, you start the game in August, and then once you reach the goal, you count how many years, how many months, and you could even check the time of day. And whoever does it in the shortest amount of time is the winner, because you found the quickest way to make the required amount of money within the confines of the game. Because of the fact that you can change the time scale, it seemed to me that actual play time... Well, not only that, but the other reason why I think actual playtime would not be that great is because if you do it by actual playtime, you're going to have to play... Well, I mean, I guess you could still allow sleep if you don't want to play through the night. I don't know. I got to think about it. I mean, if you guys have money, or if you guys have ideas, let me know. No, I think you should be able to sleep and scale time as well. At least that's my initial thought. The other thing is it would be really hard to verify whether somebody did or not. Like like on the official speedrun sites where they keep records and declare who's fastest and so forth. You know, you have to submit a video of your entire run from start to finish so that the time can be verified. But I think if you did it by the game time, I guess you would still want to have video so you can make sure that they didn't cheat in any way. Oops. So I don't know. If you guys have ideas about what would make it interesting and fair and a challenge, and at the same time make it so that it's not going to take like 30 hours of playtime to do, you know, I see it as something that should be somewhat, you know, quick. Maybe 2 to 8 hours at the most, you know. Yeah, I hate working at night too. But the thing is, like, say you start in August, even if you're the fastest player in the world, there's still only so much stuff that you're going to be able to do in the month of August before you're going to have to advance to the next month to make things grow. Right? Which is why I feel like the game time is more important than the actual time. All right, let's cultivate. All right, field margin. We'll do round corners. We're not going to skip any rows. And I'll do a 1 meter field margin. Yeah, I was thinking no mods at all. Yeah, just because of things like that. It would, there are things you could do that would make it somewhat unfair. There's my start point way over here. Gosh, this is a large... This is a large tool. That's what she said, What? Oh, crud. Did I do round corners or did I do smooth corners? I think I did round corners, didn't I? I'm off my game tonight, guys. Okay, let's leave that the way it is. Yeah, I did do round corners. They should be smooth, not round. My bad. All right. Let's start over again. Yeah. Yeah, it has been pretty exciting so far with all the big money purchases and the Case versus John Deere arguments and so forth. Yeah, you're probably right, Jim. All right. Well, still left a little bit behind, but that's all right. I can live with that. Well, like somebody was saying earlier, it's probably going to take 43 hours to harvest this field anyway, so if we miss a few bits, it's probably a blessing. That's better. That is a mean looking harvester. Tractor. I'm not even tired. I got a good night's sleep last night. I don't know what my problem is today. Can you get more than one dog? Okay, so let's check field state now. That looks good. Okay, I'm getting cultivated and seed bed and stubble tillage. Well, I think I can plant on, I can use the planter on stubble tillage, right? I think so. I hope so. Okay, well, let's find something else to do while we wait for that to take place. All right, there's that T7. We could always buy it back, I suppose. I don't have much money to spend. So, unfortunately, we can't really do anything that costs money right now. Yeah, so we're going to do cotton and then sugar beet. Oh, actually, sugar beet we have to wait until next month. Okay. So let's check the other stuff that I have to sell here and look at prices. Soybeans, not a good time. Oh, we can take milk over to the dairy. Let's do that. And we can go pick up our new trailer from the shop and take it over to the warehouse. And we can maybe load up the... we're going to have to be on the lookout for a wheel loader, too, for the silage. Whoops. There we go. Oh, it doesn't work with courseplay? Oh, that's too bad. We're actually making a pretty respectable amount of wool. Oh, really? That's interesting. I guess it's good that it doesn't let you cheat. And it's a mod, so you could always hack the code if you wanted to. Oh, hold on a second. I don't think we want the milk at the dairy, do we? Milk at the dairy is for making butter, and I don't think we need butter. We could use some butter. But we have more butter than we do milk. So let's take this load instead to the bakery. That's something I forgot about. We're going to need to split our milk production in between these two places. Okay, there we go. So we're pretty much topped off. So we'll put this away and then we'll go and pick up our trailer. And then if the cultivator is far enough ahead, then we can start running the seeder behind it, since they're basically following the same course. Okay, I'll send this over to the shop. Oh, do I not have... Okay, I don't have any auto drive waypoints out this far. I'll have to work on that. It might have made it on its own. It looked like it was trying to avoid the buildings. Okay, well, I'll wait at least until this thing gets all its headlands done before I start bringing the seeder in onto the field, because I think the seeder is going to run faster than this. That's 15 kph. The planter is 18. Yeah, the planter runs a little bit faster, so we'll give this one a nice head start first. Although this is quite a bit wider, so it might be alright. Okay, yeah, let me show you guys this trailer if you haven't seen it already. It's really cool. It's got some nice animations on it and stuff. Alright, so that's how you open it up for loading. And then when you're done, you close it back up. Nice. You can also open the back. So, pretty slick. Yeah, I'll work on getting my logo on here. It might be a little tricky because I'm not sure how it works with, like, I'll have to make it with the pickup truck. I just threw the logo in there, you know, whereas with this one, ideally I would make it like an option, and that'll be a little bit trickier. But. Okay, so this I will just park here for now. And then what I'd like to do is let's look at the pricing again, since this changed, you know, the times of month to sell everything. Let's kind of look through and see what is a good time to sell the products we have, and if there's anything that's good to sell in February. Strawberries, for example, but we're saving those for the bakery. Okay, close in May, it looks like. Cheese would be good if we were making any. It's still a good time to sell cakes. It's not far off from the peak. We could see if we got cake to sell. Bread is starting to drop down. But we could sell cake and bread and make a little extra money right now. I don't think that would hurt anything. Don't really have much crop to sell. I mean, we got these soybeans, but that's not really worth moving. So, yeah, so let's sell some bread and cake. Okay, and I'm going to switch the side that opens. Right back. Okay. So that way I can swing around this way. We'll get in front of our loading area. There we go. All right, so I come in here. And then we're going to put, let's see. Okay, bread. So we put bread on storing, and that'll allow it to empty outside. And we'll do the same for cake. See, and there it is. And then we just start loading it up. You know what? I probably should have done these one at a time. I'm not sure how well they're going to stack up. But we'll see. I might have to empty them out and do it again. Okay. Looks like that's it. And then when they stop coming out, I just pull forward to the next one and pick up the rest. I would prefer if it just had one loading area instead of two, but okay, and then we can strap them down, close it up. And then we just change this back to distributing, so it stays inside. Yeah. She's like scratching herself. Okay, so I opened up the door so I can see inside, because this whole thing doesn't fit on the grate, so. Okay. That was a nice little payday. Oh. Oh, thanks for the gift sub, Jim. You made me crash. Thank you. Appreciate that, sir. I've been doing a lot of backwards driving this episode and didn't say anything. Okay. And I'm probably just going to leave this parked here from now on. Just because we'll be visiting the warehouse several times per year to get stuff out to sell. All right, let's see how Mr. Cultivator's coming along. Oh, quite well. Good. All right. So let's do the planting all over again. I think I'll redo the course and see if I can get it to run west to east like the cultivator is doing. Where's that bump? Okay, so let's take a new target position. Right there. All right, so we do have smooth. All right, we're going to do 2 headlands. Row direction. Okay, let's try longest edge and see if that goes east and west. I don't know if that's the longest edge or not. Okay, looks like it is. Good. Now, where's my start point? It's way up there. See, I can't figure out how this works. You tell it the target point, and then it just does whatever the heck it wants anyway. Alright, let's try this again. First waypoint. Off you go. Uh-oh. Where were you trying to go? He got seriously stuck in there. Alright, it looks to me like you were trying to get back over here and got hung up. Okay. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like from the distance, it looked like this planter was not lowered yet. All right, let's see if it's actually planting now. Yay! Okay. Now it's actually putting in the crop. Good. Yeah. Artificial intelligence. Okay, it's going to do the island first, I guess. Interesting choice. Okay. Oh, you know what? That's actually not bad, because then it'll... Here, I know you can't see where I'm pointing. But like it's coming down this way, it can come over here, go around, and then keep going. If it doesn't run into Mr. Cultivator first. Here, I better stop him. Get out of the way. Otherwise, if these two guys get tangled, it's going to be hopeless. It seems like Courseplay is not recognizing that these trees are here. Alright, we'll probably have to come and clean up a few bits and pieces. Okay, you continue on your way. Which hopefully is not confusing. Okay. I may have messed up the course on that one. In fact, I wonder if I told it to ignore the island. Well, no, because it cultivated around the island. Yeah, I don't know why it's screwing up like that. Sorry I ruined it for you, Lanesta. Okay, now what are you going to do? Okay. You're going to go around. Ah, you're going to go around twice. Not yet. It's not cultivated yet. Dang it. You have to ruin everything. Now you're going to have to wait again. There we go. Now it's cultivating all the stuff that I planted. Wonderful. What a disaster. Alright, I'll just back it up here, and when we start this again, we'll do it from over here. I don't think this would be happening if this was the T7. Like, let's look at the course for this. Yeah, see here it completely ignored the island of trees for whatever reason. Don't quite understand that. Yeah, I think it's best that we wait for it to finish. Hopefully a little bit of both, Willie. It would probably be faster if I wasn't using Courseplay, actually. Okay. Let's see how our animals are doing. Animals, chickens could use some attention. Oh, the sheep definitely need some food. Alright, let's go take care of the animals. Do I have a tipper? Where's my tipper? Oh, I think the tipper is actually where the animals are. Okay, we'll do the sheep first. And sheep like hay, last I checked. And we need hay for the cows. I might have to harvest some grass again soon. Yeah, there's the tipper. Oh no, that's not the tipper, that's the silage tank. Where did I leave my tipper? Oh. Do I even... I don't have it anymore. Do I? Yeah. Where's this guy? Over there. Okay. Well. Yeah, I think you're right, Jim. Okay, let me see. Do I have any grass in the dryer? No. Okay, we're out of furniture. We're out of wood for furniture. Okay, so I don't have any grass in the dryer. But I think I still have grass in the silo over here. So let's see if that's the case, and if so, then we'll put it in the dryer. God, this thing is really picky. Yeah, okay. Got lots of grass. Good. That'd be cool. Alright, so I'll put this in the dryer and then we'll fill up with hay. Although, I wonder... Okay, yeah, you know what, we need to let... I think we need to let the grass run out so that we can put hay in there, because I don't think you can mix it, but we'll try it anyway. Okay, and then we'll turn on the grass dryer. are you using the grain door? That's better. Okay. Do I have to enter it again? Yeah, I guess so. All right. Now we got hay. Oh, okay. It will. Looks like it will take hay and grass. I wonder if they show up separately, or if it just says grass for everything. Oh, okay. Yeah, looks like it doesn't matter what you put in. All right, let's top this off, and then we'll put this. Oh, I shouldn't have topped it off. There's not enough room. This thing's not going to hold 52,000. And I don't think I can dump hay back into the dryer either, which means it'll have to go back in the silo. Let's see. Yeah, they won't let me put hay in there. Alright, so all the excess hay will have to go in the silo. And then I'll have to remember to check there for it next time I need hay. And then we'll take some straw over there, which I should have plenty. Alright, did we get our cultivating done? Yes, we did. Awesome. Okay, so you start there. And please don't do anything weird. I'm going to delete this course because I didn't like the way that it did things. Do we need to cultivate? We need to cultivate for sugar beets too, don't we? So we might as well do this field while we're at it. And this one actually, this one I think I could. I can just use it. I can just use the vanilla hired worker for this one, since it's fairly straight up and down and we have clearance. We'll just go around the edge of the field when we're done and just make sure it didn't miss anything. Where did those rocks come from? You know what? I'm going to go across the field down here at the end too, since the cows are going to be in the way. See you, Creed. Thanks for checking out the stream. Just had to do it to me. So you stop using courseplay for, or you use courseplay for a little while, and then all of a sudden you can't do anything in a tractor anymore. Yeah. Thanks, Lanesta. I think this is the most work I've ever done in February. Hey, you know what I realized? It actually is February. The cultivated field sure looks nice, doesn't it? Look how smooth that is. Okay. Hard worker. Off you go. Yeah, it looks like velvet. Let's see if it cleans that up. Mostly. Okay. What did we forget about? Oh, straw. Okay, so let's just get like 20,000 straw or so. Yeah, because I don't want to have any extra. I think the limit is 39,000 liters over in the cow barn. And then we'll come back and take care of the chickens. Yeah, and then we still have the matter of silage. We tried using that really cool machine last time, but it was too big to fit in my silo. So we're either going to need like a front loader or a wheel loader or conveyors. And I'm kind of thinking conveyors. So maybe I can do that as well while we're waiting for the cotton to get planted. Yeah, I've got a little bit of time before I need to finish up here. I think I'll just leave this tipper connected because, or this wagon connected, because if I do get the conveyors working, I'm going to need this again anyway. Okay, let's check the planter one more time. What in God's name is wrong with you? This is really frustrating. Okay, last waypoint. Okay, I think I see what you're trying to do. Yeah, this course is really messed up. And this thing doesn't really have the turn radius to work with this planter very well. Okay, so let's just start here. Forget about that stupid island. And plant some cotton. Yeah, look at that. That's really messed up. Wowie. Alright, let's hope that works for a while. Okay, yeah, so let's look at conveyors. Belt systems. So we need 2 of these things. So I think we need this one, because this picks things up off the ground. And then I think that feeds this one. Right? I don't know if Alex is still there. He told me last time. But yeah, I think we need this combination. The 80-22, or maybe it was this one. All right. Well, I'm going to try this one. I should probably lease it. Yeah, let's just lease it just in case I screw something up and get the wrong thing. Okay, now those things are drivable. Right? All right. Let's see. All right, let's go to the shop. And let's take a look here. Right, so that's how you move these things around. Kind of like you're driving them. But they're really slow. So let's actually come and pick these up with the pickup truck, and we'll throw them on the flatbed. Oh, okay. So Willie, did I get the right ones, do you think? No Man's Land is really filling out, isn't it? It's getting crowded around here. Okay. Well, let's get this out of the way first. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put this up on the back of the trailer. Is that going to fit? All right, not bad. And I wonder if I can get this up on top of that. Good, perfect. All right. I can imagine Doris right now. That idiot. All right. So we'll get this one off first. Okay, and then this one. And I think these two need to hook together somehow. Kind of like this. Right? Okay. Oh no, I can't drive it. Okay, but I can drive this one. Let's see. Do I need to unfold this thing? Yeah, unfold. Okay. well, I can't really drive with this thing in front of it, so I'm going to have to... I think I'm going to have to put this in position first. Oh, this unfolds too. That's helpful. R, what does that do? Okay, that moves the hitch up and down. Alright, we're getting there. I should put a light over here. Okay, and then how do I turn it on? Okay, check that out. Nice. I'm going to go to in-cab view. You guys need to go to the iBleach subreddit and look at some cute kittens and puppies. Oh, look, you can hire a worker. All right, never mind. That was a mistake. Should get course play on this thing. It's not terribly fast, is it? Aha! Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, and then we lift this up. And we can extend it out. And I guess I don't even really need to connect these. Okay. Let's check on what kind of magic is being worked. Oh, he ran out of seed. All right. Well, I'll get that field finished in my spare time. But first I better slow down the clock, otherwise I won't get it done today. Right now I just want to make sure I can unload some silage. That would make me happy. And if I can, I'm tempted just to unload all of it and dump it in the silo. It would be nice if you could lease something and then buy it so that you don't have to go and pick it up from the shop again. Okay, and there we go. And I guess from time to time you need to move the conveyors. It looks like it's got a certain range that it works in. I don't know. Well, we'll see. Not quite sure how far that'll extend. Hopefully you can just empty the whole silo from there. Yeah, Japan, that's my long-term plan, is to empty this silo out and then I'll sell these 2 medium silos and replace it with 1 large one so that we can use the mouse instead. Okay, well, while that is working, I need a seed tender so I can go refill that planter. Please don't give me any shit about loading the seed. Whoops. Excuse my French, guys. Because I know the precise point is hard to find. Oh, now we're stuck. And of course I have the vehicle that I can't seem to steer to save my life. How in God's name are you supposed to get the seed in there? Oh, it was starting to come out. Fertilizer. Well done. Okay. So we need to change sides of the tender. There we go. Oh, sweet Marie. Game Marcos, thanks for the follow. I apologize if I seem a little frustrated right now. But I am. I've been trying for the last 2 hours to get cotton planted on this field, and hasn't been going very well so far. Lots of equipment issues. Including this equipment. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it's been a little frustrating here. We're getting there though. I think this is oh, and it actually didn't even plant this part, did it? Cotton's growing there. Oh, okay, it did plant it. All right, good. Whew. All right. Let me get this off the field, because I'm sure it'll get in the way if I don't do that. Okay, so we'll park that there. What was I doing? Oh yeah, we were doing silage. Okay, so now the conveyors have to move a tad, I imagine. Start the non-existing engine. Oh, you know what? Let's get way up in there. Alright, and then how do I turn this on again? Turn on conveyor belt. Okay, good. And then we roll this up behind it. Right on. Okay. There we go. Yeah, and I'm hoping that this position will be good. Yeah, it looks like it's getting all around it, so hopefully it'll be a while before I have to move this again. And this is almost full. You know what, the lease cost on these things is not too high, so I think I'll just leave them here until we're done with them. Even if that means I have to lease them a few days. Daughter's turning 30 in May. Not sure what to do for her. What do you mean by Linda Carter? I'm not quite sure what that means. I mean, I know who Linda Carter is, but I'm not sure how that fits into the conversation. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You could get her you could get her some nice Tuplex merch. Who doesn't want that? Nobody, that's who. There you go. Let's see if I can hop up on this wall. I think we need a light around here. Let's throw in a nice little spotlight. And I can't see where the light's going to go because it's not dark enough yet. Okay, we'll do that later. Well, the conveyor seems to work pretty well for the medium-sized bunker. That sounds awesome. Yeah, I mean, for 30, if she's, especially if she's married, you know, she's kind of established. There's probably not like, there's probably not an item that you could get her that would need more than giving her some good memories, you know, from a nice celebration, in my opinion. Okay, how are we dealing with islands? All right. Okay, I think this area here was just a big mess, and that's why this has been screwing up so bad. It seems like it's doing okay now. I don't want to speak too soon, but oh, okay, you're done, right? Ah, almost. Let's get this little part over here. for the sugar beets. That sounds awesome, Jim. Alright guys, well I think I'm going to have to call it a night here. Let's get this cleaned off. And I'll get the rest of that field planted. And get through the rest of the day here. I think I may just finish emptying out that silo and just put all the silage into this silo here, you know, until we can get it replaced and get the equipment that we want, just so we don't have to fuss with the conveyors on multiple occasions. Yeah, I'm glad you did too. I had a really good time tonight. It was nice having all you guys here and joking around and having a good time. It makes it a lot of fun. Yeah, so again, for anybody watching now, I normally stream Wednesday night and Sunday morning, but this Sunday I will not be able to stream. So instead, I will be streaming again Friday evening around the same time, and then we'll skip Sunday this week. My wife and son and I are heading up to Santa Fe for the weekend. So, yeah, I will definitely keep my eyes open. Yeah, normally my Sunday streams are in my morning time, which is, I'm in Mountain Time, MST, which would be late afternoon GMT, but won't be able to do it this time. So, the next Sunday, we'll do that. Yeah, thanks Jim, I did too, and thanks everybody for helping me get through the frustrating bits today. It's been this one's been a little bit tougher than they usually are. So yeah, Lanesta's been on fire. We gotta get some more dad jokes from Lanesta next time. So all right, well thanks a lot everybody. We'll see y'all next time. Have a good evening, good day, and good rest of the week. Talk to you later.